Hello guys. Have you ever wondered what war is? Because I have, and certainly it's not anything that I want to happen for anyone, but so it happens anyway, and there's little we can do about it. But for those in the war zones, it's pain, suffering, and losses. It is a scary, grim momentum that is unpredictable, as Johnny Harris, a YouTuber, once said. I think most people in the 21st century can agree on that war is not an option. Nowadays, we have some knowledge over the years that could potentially prevent that situation from happening. But as you can see, it doesn't always work. First, your country will proceed to set up fake news and propaganda on radio stations. They will set it all up like as if your nation is suppressed by other nations. So this is exactly what happened to the millions of people of the Russian population. In reality, it was the Ukrainians that were suppressed by Russia from long time ago. And in fact, Russia even suppresses their own nations inside their country. Now what? Let's react to the experience of being in a war zone. First 6 days of war in Ukraine through my eyes. Let's go.
I need to tell you something about myself. I was born and raised in Lugansk, town in Donbass in the eastern part of Ukraine. Lugansk was my home, but Russia took it away in 2014. Have you ever had someone take you home? Mine, yes. I moved to Kiev, and this city became my new home. Started my career as a radio manager, TV host, and then I started filming and
TV
traveling
host.
by my own.
That's
You
a cool
may
profession.
know me because of my travel videos. And yeah, I've traveled a lot. But I also enjoyed my life in Kiev, making plans, hanging out with my friends, just lived, you know. All of this ended up on February 24. At about 6 a.m., I've heard probably the most scary words in my entire life.
Антон, просыпайся, у нас война началась.
War divided my life and life
The
of
grads
millions
are flying,
Ukrainians into
falling.
before and after. What was hard to believe in has become a new reality. This war changes everything.
Kyiv, bowling. It's the aftermath of the attack.
The
I'm
airport,
here to tell
I
you
think.
what it feels like when war comes to your homeland. First day of war, you totally mixed up. You just don't know what to do. The whole day I'm listening terrifying sounds of fighter jets. Sirens has become the new soundtrack of my life. It seems that your whole life is rolled up into a tube. You just don't believe that it's actually happening right now. Seems like it's just a nightmare, but you can't wake up.
At the time of the invasion, I was not based in Ukraine, I was based in Denmark, and I've been living in Denmark for the past 10 years. To tell a little bit about myself, I was actually born in the Cherkasy region in Ukraine, where I lived the first 5 years of my life. So right here you can see is Cherkasy. It's right here in the middle near the Dnieper River. I was terrified when all this happened in Ukraine. I heard the news, I read the news all the time. 2 days before the invasion, we could have gone to Ukraine, but since the plane tickets were cancelled, it didn't happen. There was a drone attack on the airport 2 days later. At least I think so. If you want me to do a story time, I can do one on YouTube here as well. Indeed.
From my apartment, I decided to move to a safer place. It was the nearest hotel with underground parking. For a few days, this hotel and its parking became as a Rwanda hotel for us. All residents and staff of the hotel, journalists and Red Cross employees were hiding here from bombing and shots. And meanwhile in Kiev, just several kilometers from our relatively safer place, there was gunfire and some areas being stormed by Russian troops. I had never experienced such stress before. All you can do is just pray and spend your money to help Ukrainian forces. The most frightening thing in the morning is to pick up the phone. You're constantly scared to open some news chat and see that rocket ended up in your friend's or family house. This is probably the first war what goes almost in real time. You became obsessed with such news. Every minute you need new information. Messages start coming from friends who are hiding out of the town. The best message you can receive right now is, I'm alive. Time, days of week, dates simply cease to exist. The countdown of your life now goes by the day of this war.
So you decided to
The day
leave.
before all journalists in the Red Cross left the hotel.
I understand.
That was not a good sign. We decided to leave the city.
Where
While driving to
were
see
you
my
living
mom, we
again?
passed Kiev TV tower, just 15 minutes before Russian missile hit it. I drove the same road, same location, where was explosion and 5 people were killed. Next day in heavy traffic, I left the city. This is how I looked like in the first day of war while recording an appeal to my Russian subscribers at my studio. And this is how I look right now, after 1 month of war. A lot of things happened, and what you just heard, it's
You
not
look
a full
tired.
story. Every day I receive a lot of messages from my friends from all over Ukraine with their stories. From my friend Yuri from Kharkiv. Kharkiv under constant shelling. He is filming the devastating results of Russian bombings. Markets, schools, sports center. For my friend Ivan from Chernihiv. A beautiful old city, his hometown, burned and partly destroyed by Russian
Yeah,
rockets.
look at this. Jesus Christ. This is insanity just behind my back. The whole street, the whole house is just behind my back over there. They're totally destroyed.
From my friend Lera. Her mom and dad now in Mariupol. Almost the whole city is destroyed.
Oh no.
People are trying
Yeah,
to survive
I've seen that
without
clip.
water,
I've seen
electricity,
that clip
heating,
of
and
the
supplies for
city
more
of
than 3
Mariupol.
weeks.
And we used
Due
that
to
in the
constant
video
shelling,
too.
there is no access to the cemeteries, so
Actually.
people are being buried right in their own backyards. There is also no telephone service in the city, and people don't know what happened with their families. Are they alive or not?
Today is the 12th day since the last time I've heard the voices of my mom and dad.
Today, almost every Ukrainian has his own story, and I'm not gonna tell you all of them, but something I will tell you for sure. You also can help spread the truth about what's happening right now in Ukraine on your social media. This is really important, and it's something I want you to ask. About a week ago, I went back to Kiev. My next episode will be about people, the city, and how it lives during Russian siege. Stay tuned, and glory to Ukraine.
So that was the episode for today. So tomorrow I'll make a video with Bald Bankrupt escaping Ukraine. So if you want, maybe you shall watch that video tomorrow. Please, if you can, donate to Ukraine. There's a link to the Pertula Foundation founded by Serhiy Pertula. And trust me, it is a trustworthy foundation based in Ukraine. Thank you for watching this video and see you later.